Be neat if there's a train that actually came across that, but I don't know if these things are still used anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go across it.
But we're gonna go drive across it, do you want to? That was good. Wow. That certainly looks,
rickety.
I was going to say primitive, but yeah, rickety I think is much better.
Yeah, the way those are bowing.
What bowing? Uh-oh.
They're like bowing.
Oh, it's just a little termite damage. That's not
Oh, yeah, just a little damage. No big deal.
Well, it looks like at one time it's been replaced.
Yeah.
See that right there?
This one's cracked right here.
Holy cow. I'm sure these people are the people that put this together, used more than just a Black & Decker cordless drill to put this together. I would never have guessed it was this substantial. Oh God, the smell of creosote. Ugh. That is unique. I'll have to say it. The people that rode this thing or drove the train or whatever it's called, gotta have some guts to go across this, because I don't know that I would be so thrilled to go across it by any means. Wow. A lot of cloud formations that are... The beauty is belying just how stifling humid it is out here right now. Well, it looks like the nail plate has been compromised, but I'm sure that there are still some structural integrity. I don't know. It is surprising. Looks like I don't know what they were trying to keep the water from eroding any more of that embankment, or whether they were trying to keep the water just in this area. But as I've said, and I do not want to sound like a broken record, but I don't think people really comprehend the amount of labor that went into building structures like this, and probably some of the countless others that we don't see or are out of sight, out of mind. But that is looking towards the bustling metropolis of Mammoth, Arizona. I guess that would be east, southeast from where we are here. Looks like that was once something important or structural at the least. It doesn't show, but there is a cobweb between those trees there that I don't want to come across the arachnid that had that engineering degree. But something is a little sad when you see someone's prized possession at one point in their life that's now nothing more than trash and rubble. But who knows? And again, that's looking, I guess that's looking straight east. That's where that building over there. On the other side of that is State Route 77. Maybe you can see that car. Maybe. Now that I'm wanting to show it, it won't pick up. There it is. Maybe. You know what's sad is that it's been a very long time since this has been used. This is absolutely surprising, it really is. And sad. And you can see some of the way the piling, or the ballast I should say, is sorry for the shakiness of the camera, but a lot of these plates are no longer aligned like they should be. And again, that is just surprising to think of all the times that there were train and material coming by. And the one thing that people don't hear much anymore is this clickety-clack where the two rails come together. And even though it looks like a very solid joint, there was always just a little bit of a flex. Ow! God, that's hot. And damn it. You can see where it's starting to crack there a little bit, a little spalling going on. And as each wheel would go over that area, you would get the usual clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's the macabre sense of humor I have sometimes. Here I am talking about that there is not a a train being used. I think it would be funny as hell if I look up and there's a train coming my way. That is a bone, I would think. I would think it's a bone. Raindrop? Or is that just a bug that I noticed?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, look at the bower cactus.
Yeah, that's a tall one. Wow, I've never seen one that tall.
I hadn't either. Usually they're fat and round, but that one looks almost like a saguaro.
Yeah, that thing's
You know, maybe
pretty tall.
Maybe it was two seeds, one from a saguaro and one from a barrel cactus. Yeah.
It's a hybrid.
Report emergency or problems to Department of Transportation. Well, I don't know that this rail is still used, but I guess maybe if they did not want to cross this in the car, I can tell you that.
We probably didn't want to be out on this road in the car. It's not horrible, but
when we get up on one of the hills here, try and take a zoom in if we have the opportunity for those stacks in Hayden over there.
no.
I think that's what those are. If I zoom in and find out they're like a cell phone tower or something, God.
That's a fake cactus. Wall tree.
That was weird if that really was a bone. I mean, it looked like part of a, oh, the part where that goes onto your knee, where your kneecap with the ACL. But then, as big around as it was, it would have to be quite a.
Could have been a cow or a horse.
Well, either that or a stocky midget, a stocky midget or something.
Stocky midget.
All right. Camera's going to slide, so let me catch it before it falls. Well, we stopped because I thought at first this was the much remarked and often talked about and profusely speculated rare kitchenette chair that was left by the founding exploration party that discovered the first copper deposits in Arizona. But unfortunately, once again, we are sadly mistaken, and the information given for this location was less than God, my mind is going in a million things. Not appropriate, accurate. That's what I'm trying to say. Accurate. But there, I think it's looking straight south towards Mammoth, and some beautiful clouds overhead for all you flat earth people. Pretty good shot of the dome. or the firmament, or whatever it's called. And here we see one of the joints. This one is far more pronounced, I should say. That would definitely add some acoustical ambience. But they've all obviously staggered the rail, or the joints I should say, because there's not one on the other side. So the other joint is here. And as you can see, this rail is higher than this rail. Hopefully I'll be able to capture that. I had to turn the camera sideways, sorry. But you can see where these areas have been hammered down, and this void right here at the end is where either pieces have been broken off, or when they cut the rail, it was less than a perfect joint there. And these two pieces here have been sort of the equivalent of being hammered together. And the amount of rust that's on this, I would think, would serve to show that it's been quite a while since this has been used. Again, like I said, I'll be the dumbass standing here talking about something, feel the ground start to rumble, and look up and see something less than Thomas the Tank Engine coming at me. So we will continue onward. That, I think, is towards Hayden, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time. God, these gnats are killing me. But stay tuned, and we'll see what we got. Oh, hold on. Something caught my... I don't know what that is. But from here, it looks just a little creepy. Well, here we are at another trestle, or crossing. This one, the wash doesn't look as looks like this one is in a much more state of disrepair than the other one was, or is. So there's 3 of those beams right where the rails are laying. Wow. You gotta love the repair to keep the board or pole from splitting anymore. That is, my God, the amount of water. The water's been up at least this high. Wow. Well, this looks like a much more substantial creation than what we had previously seen. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but up in here, this thing must be filled with bats. Wow. And of course that's it would be a hornet's nest right there that I would be this close to. That is awesome. Let's see. This looks like prime rattlesnake country here. So we will find another way. That's a pretty shot of the rainfall there. And I don't know. I always seem to be doing this kind of stuff in shorts and t-shirts and tennis shoes. Putnam. And here we are again. More rail. And I don't know, this is this thing is a lot this thing's a lot higher up than I thought it would be. That's surprising. And that is certainly pretty back in there. it.